Hi Capricorn, this is Samantha from Insights Tarot, and I'm here to give you your weekly read for the 2nd through the 8th of September 2019. This is a general read for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus signs, okay? It's a timeless read, which means despite the time stamp, whenever you're brought to this read, give the video a watch because you're brought here for a reason. There are messages for you, so watch the video, okay? If you like the video that I'm sharing today, like, share, and subscribe. Love having you here. Love having you as a part of my group. And I love doing these readings for you. Just hit that little thumbs up button in YouTube. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell. The bell will indicate to you, it will notify you, should I say, when I'm uploading another message. Okay, Capricorn? If you want to, more comprehensive idea of what's in store for you, my suggestion is to watch your rising moon and Venus sign videos in conjunction with the, your sun sign video, okay? So that would be 4 different videos. Now, if you don't have time to watch all those videos, I do offer private readings. I do 30-minute private read videos for $30 each. So if you're interested in the way I read and would like a private reading, do feel free to contact me. That information is below. The last thing I need to share with you today is I've got a new deck of cards I'm using today. This is the Law of Attraction Tarot by Lo Scarabeo or Lo Scarabeo. I'm not sure the pronunciation, but the information is in the description. What I love about this deck is it's completely different than the traditional law or traditional Rider-Waite deck, which means we'll have different outcomes, different meanings. I mean, look at this. This is, well, nope, this is 9 of Wands. Well, in traditional Rider-Waite, you got a man typically standing up against 9 wands on a wall, or 8 wands, and then the 9th one is in his hand. And it's talking about being on guard or guarding something. That's also putting in that last bit of hard work and effort towards the 10th. But in here we have a foot clad in a sandal, and it's walking through water. Typical representation of having to go through an uncomfortable situation that could hurt you because, you know, think of water getting into your sandal and then having to walk around in it. It could give you a blister. So in this deck, the 9 of Wands is one of having to go through difficult situations and not really having a choice, walking through them. I love it. So beautiful cards here. Here's, you know, the 4 of Pentacles. Typical 4 of Pentacles is a guy holding some pentacles close to his chest, and sometimes he's standing on, or sitting on top of a 4th pentacle. And it's all about holding on too tightly to things or saving your money or whatever. And here we have no guy, no pentacles. We have a computer and a keyboard, and on the computer the word password is there. So it's obviously the login, and this speaks to privacy and trust issues. And it can speak to business and work world, okay? But, you know, we have computers at home, so this could be personal life as well. Different types of pictures means different types of readings. So in the comments below, Capricorn, do let me know what your thoughts on the deck and the reading are once you've seen the reading, okay? So without further ado, let's get rolling with your read, okay? Source energy, Ascended Masters, Angels, Archangels, Guardian Angels, and Divine White Light and Spirit Guides. I ask that you please provide me with the general messages and energies for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus for the time frame. Actually, for now. Okay? Give me the messages and allow me to see them clearly. Allow me to speak them clearly. And I ask that all the messages you give keep us on, keep them on their highest path, not only now but always. I want to thank you for your love, protection, and guidance now, Divine. It's deeply appreciated and always welcome. You're always welcome here. Okay, so, your general energy for the week ahead is forward movement. This is the Chariot. And we've got a guy flying in the sky. He's got his wings. One wing's black, one wing's white. And he's kind of tilted. He's got two black stallions and two white stallions pulling him on his chariot. He's absolutely enthralled with this ride. Look at his little face there. Let's see. Can I get you close enough? Look at his little face. Nevertheless, the look on his face is that he's totally in the ride. His mouth is gaping wide open as he's cheering his team of stallions onward and upward. And, you know, it's all about balance and moderation as you move forward in some aspect of your life. It's taking the actions necessary, but in doing so, staying balanced between your light and dark, okay? He's not 100% balanced. So you're, right now, one of your focuses could be, for the time, to stay focused on staying balanced and moderate while you move forward, okay? So stay balanced within your actions. And while the next card out would have been the Ace of Swords, and this guy, he, you know, the Ace of Swords is a brand new difficult start. Look at him. It speaks to wintertime, so this could end up being a new start that happens in wintertime, but it also speaks to a new start that happened and it was cold and abrasive and hard for you to get through. Well, look at this. He's snowboarding and he's doing a stunt, which is difficult. We don't know how he lands, but he definitely has got a good start there for this jump he's making. Beautiful new start. So we could have forward movement towards a new start, which might be towards wintertime area, which is between December and March, end of March. Excuse me. So you might see forward movement in some aspect of your life at that time frame. Okay, and this could be in work and love and health and your spirituality and a friendship and some creative pursuit. Will be different for different ones of you, okay? So your first card out is the Wheel of Fortune. This is a beautiful card, and you seem to be in the center of the fingers pointing. Whenever I see a finger pointing, it speaks to possible things happening over again, to pay attention of karmic patterns, okay, karmic ways of thinking, karmic ways of doing. And it's next to a guy standing at a bar, which to me indicates toxicity. The way he's got not the greatest face, the look on his face is crazy as he stares down into his drink. It's like he's got one eye open, one eye closed as he stares into his drink. But he's just lounging against the bar there. This could be about toxic attitude, toxic behaviors, toxic ways of thinking or being that could be prohibiting you at this time from moving forward with balance, because it's all about balance. So you could be working on your karma in some situation, either with, you know, by yourself, on yourself, or with another person, because we do have a person behind them standing at the bar here. You know, this is the Knight of Wands, so this is a very passionate card typically with tarot, but in this he's leaning on a purple bar, which is his spirituality. And, you know, I do feel like there's this guy in the back, he's serving him. And, you know, this could be man or woman. Doesn't have to be a man. It can be a woman as well. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, in some aspect of their natal chart, their birth chart. So if you don't know, I mean, it might not be their sun sign is what I'm trying to say. It could be in some other aspect. But nevertheless, He's standing at the bar. He looks like he's had one too many drinks. He's just lounging there, and the guy behind him, he's quietly working. So even though you're not seeing that you're being helped, or that you could be getting help, you got your back. He's got his back to the bartender. He's got his back to the guy back there who's silently working, doing his job. Which indicates that though you're sitting here and excuse me, I dropped my card. Though you're sitting here in a situation you might be trying to escape from with your alcohol or whatever, there could be some toxic way of thinking or acting. There's a situation where, and it could be in love, because the next card indicates a bit of love, that you're just resorting back to habits that help you escape instead of turning around and asking for help from, you know, the person behind you. You feel like you're all alone and that you have to do this alone, but this, you know, the purple in here in this card indicates to me that you're not alone. In fact, if you just turn around, you could have somebody helping you, listening to you. Okay? And this is definitely karmic patterns of ways of thinking, being, and behaving, Capricorn. And, you know, you could be in a situation now where you're trying to escape, or you're escaping because you don't know how to act, think, or behave any different. Okay? And, you know, the action here is not of taking positive, proactive approach. You're actually resorting backwards, it feels, into a pattern of behavior and thinking that was harmful and toxic to you. So we gotta pay that off in order to move it forward. The Wheel of Fortune is indicating to you that these problems will persist. The finger pointing means it's pointing to an issue that keeps coming around and around. So there's something that keeps happening over and over and over, and if you're not aware of what that is within yourself or within a certain situation, it'll continue to happen. So the next card out is the Page of Cups. So this could absolutely have heartstrings attached to it, the situation you're in. And it could be romance or love. Here's a guy at the door of somebody's house. He's obviously there to take them out on a date or something. He's got his hands behind his back with a bunch of roses in them. It looks like and it's nighttime, it looks like he's ready to pick up his date to go out on a date. And have a romantic, loving evening. So it looks like some news is coming in. It could be with regards to romance or love, which has you reverting back to old toxic behaviors. I could also read this as you guys go out, maybe to the bar, to the grill, go dancing. The caveat here is, or the caveat here is to pay attention to your drinking. It's not to drink and overindulge at this time. But I am seeing that there could be a situation that's triggering you to go back to ways of thinking and behaving that, because you're not sure how to handle it. You know, the page is typically about news, and it's, you know, here he is ringing the doorbell, ding dong. So you could be getting some news in the mail, phone, text, internet, messenger, email, and, you know, it's thrown you off. But the next card out is Justice, okay? I love this because on one hand we have a feather and on the other we have a heart. Beautiful, but they're equaled out. Why is that? Well, a feather, I'm seeing this as an angel's feather. Feathers indicate angels, okay? And it's a white feather. So you're being advised here to use your spirituality to balance out your emotions now, to work through these fears and toxic ways of being, that the answers are coming, okay, and it's going to help you within a situation that has you wanting to cringe in some way, or wanting you to run or escape from it. But for others, this could be legal matters with regards to love. You could be getting some legal, you could be hearing from a lawyer, or you could be getting something in the mail regarding, you know, legal stuff. This could also talk to me, it could talk to me about engagement, okay? This could represent contracts, commitments, so you could be getting, this could all revolve around somebody who you've been with for a while, somebody who you're committed to, okay? You could, some of you could be thinking about wanting to get engaged or married. This guy over here is partying a bit too much, but that could be your engagement party. That could be indicative of a wedding taking place, or yeah, absolutely, a wedding taking place. Financial gifts coming and a new day dawning. So for some of you, this is more in line with having a wedding day, having an engagement, and a new start in terms of love, meaning that your connection has deepened, okay? And this is karmic. It's moving forward. These both are cards of karma. Excuse me. These are both cards of karma. And just know you're being divinely guided. You've definitely got angels with you now. And if you do have any problems with fears, attitudes, behaviors that are toxic to you, know that they're going to end up getting worked out with the Justice card here. I do feel like you'll be made aware of them. That's why we have even a new start here. And here's your ending. You know, you got two new starts. You got also this new start. Now, I do feel like you could be working on yourself simultaneous to all this other stuff. Remember, this reading is you can be seen in two ways, and should be. This reading should be viewed through the lens of working on your own self, on your own thoughts. This is, of course, the Law of Attraction deck. So we're here to talk about what's blocking you from moving forward, and those blocks are obviously in your heart and in your mind, and they're what's creating your reality. Now, if your reality isn't the way you want it to be, then there are things that we're going to have to look at within inside you and work them out to change up how you relate with your own self and within your own self, so that your reality can then shift to be more in line with what you would like it to be. So the second way to look at this is all external to you, which is traditional tarot. It doesn't take into account any of the psychological factors that the Law of Attraction does. That's why these pictures are so very different. I'm just capable of reading them both ways. So, in one hand, Capricorn, do look at this as work needing to be done on yourself. Answers coming from within you. You've got some toxic behaviors and ways of thinking, acting, and being with regards to love and romance, true intimacy and vulnerability, that you're going to have to be working out in order to move forward now in some endeavor. I do see that if you do this, you're going to be very victorious and you're going to get a new start. Another way of looking at this is definitely taking on and deepening a current love relationship. I do see love and romance in your future. I do see commitments and legal dealings, so this could be contracts being built, could be marriages, engagements. For others of you, this could definitely be a work endeavor, okay? You could be getting news regarding work and a definite victory here for a new job could be on the horizon for you. It's indicated here with the Chariot about upgrading. So this could be upgrading in terms of a new job, or at your current work going into a new department, or some new business has been launched, or you've created a partnership within a business now, because that could be indicated here by the Justice card. But whatever it is, there's money on deck, fortune on deck. And for those of you that this is business, this card says you're independent, you have made it to the top, you are you can take care of yourself. You don't need other people. And you're financially set. Okay? And this can also indicate that you've made it to the top of your field. It gives me a sense of pride and prestige here, especially next to the Justice card. I feel like you've worked really hard to get where you're at, and that now you're getting to move forward. This is a card of victory as well as this card, and you've got 2 new starts here. So for some of you, this is both, or there are more than one. Maybe you're working on yourself in line with these work endeavors that are now showing up. I definitely feel for some of you, you've gotten a new job here with this Ace of Wands. If it's not a new job, it's a new start in love. Ace of Wands is very passionate love. Look at this beautiful field that's fertile and ready to be built upon. This card indicates a new day dawning, a new chance at making something new. And it's come after the 9 of Pentacles, which here's this guy on top, got his hands pumping in the air. He's extremely victorious. And this is the financial sign of the pound. So this is definitely a sign of prosperity and abundance. You know, in the game of life, in the game of money, he's climbed the ladder and he's a success in the financial world and in his business life. So, his or her, should I say. So, here you are creating a new day, which indicated here could mean that you're being promoted, or you've got a bonus coming in, and or a new job. In terms of love, these could be a gift of prosperity and abundance given to you, possibly wedding gifts, financial stability coming in, because you guys are now putting your incomes together, so that could help you prosper even more together as a couple in terms of love. This could mean definitely legally combining bank accounts, combining monies together for those Capricorns who are serious about the person they're with. These are thoughts that are very serious to you. And you could have some fears about combining all your stuff with another person, stuff you work so hard to get to. So you've got to work that out, because in love you got to stay balanced. It's all about the balance, and you know, we got the balance here too. Remember, you were brought to this point because you can do this. This feather here says you're being divinely guided. So let's see what the universe has to say. So what's the messages we need to get to Sagittarius, or to Capricorn, excuse me, Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know about what's coming up, or what they need to do? What's your best advice in this situation for Capricorn? Okay, so it's up to you. So when I'm feeling out this card, it's up to you in the direction to which you want to take your dreams. Okay? And it's up to you the direction to which you want to heal yourself. This is a card letting you know that we live in a free choice world, and how things turn out are truly in your hands. But it's a time to be assertive, not only with other people, but within other situations or relationships, but with yourself in terms of healing yourself. Take that action, be assertive, set the healthy boundaries, work on your own health matters. Okay, and remember to trust the universe. Trust the universe. Trust that the processes of life and everything that's happening to you, it's happening for your highest good, because you're ready. You're ready for this. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to move into a contract and legal dealings, up into a new job, into a new relationship, into a marriage, into engagement. You are ready. You're just being advised to listen to your intuition now. Listen to your intuition. Trust the things it's telling you. Okay? Wow, that's 14 too many cards. Any last messages? Excuse me. Any last messages? Oh yeah, right here. Take action. So that goes along with the theme already spoken, that you're ready. It's time to take action. Take action in healing yourself. Take action in working with your thoughts. And take action in your external reality as well. It's time and you're ready for it. So those are your messages. Let me know in the comments below what you think about these cards, about the reading in general. I may not answer them all, but I do look at them, and you'll know I read them because I typically heart every comment I read. And until next time, do take care. Love and light always, Capricorn. Namaste.